Previously on X-Men.
Remember when you say it?
Small spaces! Come back! Jubilee!
This is from when I was a little boy. This is my Cyclops. And then I also got this inferior trash Cyclops. So, original Cyclops can go. Fun fact, this was a costume he only wore for a very brief period in X-Force, not X-Factor, but it's what they had for the designs, so they ended up having to release it and re-release it in a slightly different coloured version almost immediately, because it didn't actually match the cartoon or the kind of Shatterstar. So
Is this Sentinel's other arm?
Yes, that Sentinel has his... he had interchangeable arms. He's part of the Water Warrior ones, but he's only the kind of... Look, there aren't many small-scale Sentinels. So I was fiending for this one, and then found it at an old lady's house, and was like, yes please, I will have you. So that's cool.
Waterboard Sentinel.
Yeah, Waterboard Sentinel, for all your torture purposes.
The Wolverine that fell victim to Zoe the dog. Close up of the injuries there. That's
Mum was dating a guy
named Wayne.
Named Wayne. Wayne's dog Zoe, who was like an Irish hound. I don't know what she was.
The one
A
from Sesame
Weimaraner,
Street
yeah.
that counted oranges.
Yeah, she was a Sesame Street Weimaraner counting dog. Chewed up my Wolverine. I obviously had a lot to say. Made some fat complaints. And I got silenced. But I still to this day feel like if you're dating someone with kids and your dog eats their toy, surely it's in your best interest to replace said toy.
Think about it, Wayne. Think about it. Mr. Fantastic.
He's got the stretchy arm. Because that's his thing. He's a stretchy boy.
Voice box, what's his name?
Banshee.
Banshee.
He's Irish and he can scream like a banshee. And he has the awesome fun feature of
That's a must-have. Easy done.
Am I safe to drive?
Venom's vest.
Yeah. I guess the idea with this symbiote vest was that you could give other people that like, oh no, I'm getting venomed. Oh, symbiote. Oh. Well, now I'm kind of like Venom.
Shocker and Doc Ock.
Yeah, well.
Working together, Dr. Shocktopus. Stole that off somebody's name on Xbox, so I can't claim credit for that. Sorry, Dr. Shocktopus.
Yeah, they're pretty unique classic Spider-Man rogues.
Is this
I actually
significant?
I think this is your Dr. Octopus.
Is that actually my one? Good.
Yeah, I think that's your actual Dr. Octopus.
A marvelous Mr. Sinister, but
That's a
I'd
very
put
good
too,
figure, but yeah.
too new.
Era.
Too new.
Correct era, Mr.
Correct
Sinister.
era. Yeah, you can't move your legs sideways, you're in.
Mm-hmm.
This bishop appropriate era and looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that
it's
bishop.
sweet.
But I think there's two of this bit. He can go. I know this already that I have two. One has a poorly painted ear. One has a well painted ear.
Ah, that is a poorly painted ear.
I'll have the poorly painted ear, Bishop.
You want that? You can have that poorly
Yeah,
painted
I want the
bishop.
poorly painted.
I don't want to throw it.
You don't have to reach.
I was reaching as far as I could. Peter Parker.
I'm Peter Parker!
I'm Peter Parker, what about it?
Spider-Man!
I like pizza and
Take
hanging
the
out.
photos! I have it on me!
Now is this the same Gambit, just one with a jacket?
I think there's actually 3 Gambits.
3 Gambit.
Ooh, I remember Cody had this one when we were kids. I always wanted a Spiral figure. Spiral's so cool.
Which is fantastic in Marvel
Many
vs.
arms,
Capcom 2.
many arms. Choo choo choo. Action feature. Nothing has action features anymore. I don't know. I think his name could be Gideon.
Oh, yeah, get out of here, Gideon.
Yeah.
Gee!
They got real desperate in this line. Did you swear to
I
that
did,
video?
yeah, so I did it before as well. So good luck finding that little chestnut.
I think when I find both of them, I'll replace one with a Jean and one with a Scott.
Lady Deathstroke. This is a
Yeah.
very cool one.
It is, it's my only Deathstroke, so she makes the cut, but she has the most spectacularly bung eyeballs. Like, that is a bad tabs on that face.
Those fingers would make it hard to do makeup.
Invisible Man. And that's just the Iceman.
Yeah, he's Iceman. Oh, he's also sticky.
He's sticky. Why are the see-through ones sticky?
Why is the see-through one so sticky?
They're so sticky.
I think it's because they don't have a gloss finish. They don't have the finish like all the other toys have.
Ninja Turtles get sticky too, and sometimes He-Man figures get sticky as well.
Is he time appropriate?
Yeah, get him out.
Let's get
That's like some kind
looks
of.
amazing.
I think it might have been some kind of exclusive Beta Ray deal.
Yeah, put him in front of the.
Like from a Comic Con, or it might have been a
amazing.
mail away or something. But look at that, back sealed metal. Oh, look at him shine! Woo-hoo. Look at him shine!
Angel?
No, it's
Oh,
Morph.
that's that guy. Yeah,
Morph.
He's
I'm
gonna be
Wolverine's
he
friend.
looks appropriate. That's a nice Punisher as well. I think that's an easy guess.
That's an easy yes for that Punisher. Is
Yeah.
that just? I don't know where he's gone, but I wonder if that's just a repaint of Nick Fury with a different head.
Probably.
This Morph, who looks a lot like Alfred from Mad Magazine, I do know in here that I have his 3 replacement faces so he can look like people.
Oh, that's cool.
I really like this Tony Stark in his like 90s pajamas. And then the cool thing about
Alright,
this
this is a
Tony
suitcase.
What's in there? He's just my completely mild
I'm
mannered.
Tony Stark, I'm being rich, like
unsuspected.
jammies.
Yeah, this is just what I like to
The
wear.
far future of 1993.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
shit.
Armor case. But it only has shin guards in his helmet.
Yeah, what's the point of
It's
that
for
armor?
hockey.
So, I guess because the armor's all interchangeable, you could finish it off with bits from the other figures. But I don't know.
Were there multiple suitcases maybe? One with like a
One
chest?
back. Did you see a right date as well? She looks closer to 97.
Did you already look?
No.
97.
Oh! Just missed out.
This Ghost Rider definitely has to go.
Glow in the dark bits.
Glow in the dark bits.
Glow in the dark bits.
I don't. Is it poisonous?
There's no need for the snot, just glow in the dark.
But like, why don't they do it anymore? Is it expensive? Is it poison? Is it?
It was probably poison.
Disco Inferno Thanos.
Yeah.
Is he an appropriate time period? Because I
Yeah,
think he's
perfectly
amazing.
time period. He's 97, but that's from when. So he.
That's fine.
I think he's from the Fantastic Four cartoon, but I like his judgmental point.
Yeah.
It looks like he's been on the dance floor and it's like, you get out of here and dance.
That's half of all the people on the dance floor.
Me and my dad didn't like Spider-Man, and now I'm this thing now.
Good thing my shoulders are so spiky. You can't attack my shoulders.
I made good choices. That's Maestro.
I like all these things.
Yeah. So Maestro's sick and has to go out because that was like Hulk at the end of an irradiated world, and so he's got like Iron Man's mask and Doom's face, and he's dragging Thor's hammer, and he's wearing Doctor Strange's cloak, and it's just a cool end of the world, another big boy. I think he's Apocalypse's son. Does that sound right to you, AJ?
Yeah, he looks familiar. He might be.
Holocaust.
I mean, when they were doing all the Egyptian stuff, he did have a whole lot of like
That
troops.
was cool.
Oh, like nothing.
Ooh, that does look cool.
We never had this one as a kid. We had the Spider-Man.
I know,
one,
and
so
Brennan
it's-
Inside has the worst face
Yeah,
paint
sure.
job. Is
That
coming
is
up on
the
there?
worst.
His gunk face. Move him back here.
No, you gotta tilt it like right down and put it right in there. Just gotta get it closer. Yeah, you gotta get closer. Yeah.
You're not Wolverine.
Yeah, closer, even closer. Yeah, get right in there.
Closely.
Yeah, get obscenely close. Yeah, that's good.
Can you see his dirt face?
Yeah, now down a little bit. Yeah, that's their face right there.
Great Wolverine, but too new.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
get
she
her out
should
of there.
stand. You reckon she should stand with the Fantastic Four?
She's
No,
got her
no.
whole thing going on. If you make that can be another adventure, is collecting her and all her friends, like their big cat with antlers. That's them, isn't it?
It's a big dog with a tuning fork.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Very
I really wanted this Wolverine figure because this is the very first Wolverine figure. But when I got it in the lot, I noticed something was a bit off with his head.
It's a different head.
It's a different
It's
head.
a different suit. That's cheeky. Is that Zoe murdered Wolverine?
Yeah, that's Zoe murdered Wolverine's head.
That's very cheeky.
It almost felt like it was taunting me, like.
Yeah, almost.
Because this Wolverine should have come with like a bare face, but then he has a mask that you can put on that doubled as a wearable ring.
Oh man.
It didn't work very well as a ring or as a mask.
That's.
Sometimes things can't be two things.
I admire whoever replaced his head though. He clearly lost the mask ring head and was like, damn, how can I sell this toy?
Yeah.
This is the Iron Man I mentioned earlier.
That's
That is
from Little Boy
kind of
Boy
sticky.
times. Is that sticky
It's a
too?
little sticky.
is?
Not nearly as sticky
No,
as
I
some
feel
of
his
them.
arms.
Oh, that's so sticky.
That's so
What
sticky.
did we? It must be degrading plastic.
It must be.
I think this guy was always kept it pretty.
But I
close.
think because this is one of our actual childhood ones, it probably should go on display.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. He made it through so much. Like this beast. Is there another beast? in
No,
the
I
mix, or is
don't
that
have
our
another
beast?
beast.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Done.
our base.
Get
That
in
one's
there.
easy. He's nice and big too. Some of them scale weirdly with it. That's a pretty good cable, but he's missing the thing that makes his gun shoulder
Get
work.
out of here.
So, yeah.
Magnificent Red
Ha!
13.
Better
Not Red
Bishop.
13. Omega Red.
Omega
Red
Red,
13 is
yeah.
the dog from Final Fantasy.
This is the good bishop. I'm good bishop.
You're a bad bishop.
Ah, Age of Apocalypse Rogue.
What year are you?
So that goes with like the
Is
other.
that the only rogue in the mix? I think that's.
Yeah, that is
that's
also
easy
the only
then.
rogue.
Yeah, done.
But in Age of Apocalypse, her and Xavier was dead, and her and Magneto played Smoochie Face.
Uh-oh.
His hollow bits are really cool because they bothered to put
Stuff in there.
Stuff inside.
Yeah, that's really cool.
so there's little
And not
see-through bits.
sticky. He's not sticky.
Why? He's got see-through plastic's not sticky. That's a whole other video.
That's the next.
We're gonna get to the bottom of that.
Next video.
That's super cool. Oh, I hadn't looked properly on this before. In the cartoon, when Morph got brought back from is that the right spot, AJ? But that's when Morph came back when he was being bad. He had bags under his eyes. So that's cool that you can have pre-death or post-death.
I remember that. That's when he came back
And
to
that was
Wolverine and he
Cyclops.
thought he was dead and he was like, "You're not dead."
Yeah, that was a heavy. That was the
That was a
first
really
episode
intense.
of the show where Morph dies.
Yes, it was the first episode. That's
Yeah,
right.
I was wondering because I saw where he came back several times, but never him being there.
Because that's when he first meets
Yeah.
Jubilee in the mall, and
Yeah,
then
in the first like 4 episode story arc or whatever, Morph dies, Beast goes to prison, goes on trial for like being allowed to exist, and Jubilee's parents, it's heavy.
That's heavy. Cool.
yeah, all his Jubilees entering the academy, the most
We
intense.
should watch that later. Like we were watching Gargoyles the other
Yeah, that was so good. I was definitely
I
enjoying
think
it.
that's on
Ah,
the
Age of Apocalypse's head. This came in a lot.
Yeah. Don't show me. I've been looking at it.
Oh, you've been-
Come on, sorry.
Staring
It's
at it,
particularly messed up.
I don't know.
Poor Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, for some reason this figure came with a soft face. Like it's a soft jelly material.
Oh, I thought somebody had just tortured them.
No, feel it. It's a weird soft jelly material.
Okay, I'm sorry I stopped you from talking a second ago.
Yeah, AJ,
That
you
is
feel it too, the weird soft jelly.
Touch it. You need certification on touch. Touch something sticky as well, so we can get back up on that.
Age of Apocalypse. I was super stoked to get this one. I got this from like going to some guy in Mount Lawley's house, and I went there a few times. We just hung out and talked about toys, and each time we got more toys. But he comes with like interchangeable limbs, so he's got like saw blades and stuff.
That was a nice spin on that saw. as
It
well.
was a good spin. And his cape comes off. I don't know, accessories, man. I just love accessories.
Yeah, well, I think you got them all for a birthday one year.
This
so I did
apparently
well.
is quite a lusted after Deadpool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. And all these bits are in there somewhere. I know
Yeah.
this is a Marvel Legends, not thing, but you know, the people like the Deadpools.
And it was good as well because he's got his pistol, the 2 machine guns, and a sword.
There we go.
And you get out of here.
Yeah,
whatever
that's
you
a
were.
piece of Wolvie trash. Marvel selects Red Hulk. Selects Green Hulk. Did we encounter a Ghost Rider to go with
No,
that?
oh, there it is.
Yeah, that was pretty. Was this some kind of box set? How did he come with a whole bunch?
No, I think because I think it was still a Marvel Legends, but maybe he didn't come with a piece. But sometimes when they just had to give them something big, they just did it. And they're still always like $15 and stuff. They were great.
They were great.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, before they started doing builder figs, this is what they do with Marvel Legends. So, like, Wolvie came with that, yeah. A couple of Sentinel pieces. But I was watching some other video. Apparently, they realized that for the same amount of plastic and sculpting and detailing that went into these diorama pieces, they could
You could just
do.
make another.
cases for figures that would be at an awkward price point. Oh no, he can't come. Another badge.
Symbiote suit Spider-Man badge.
Symbiote
The
badge.
finest of the badges. I was telling lies before about the black suit Spider-Man badge because I've just found the Scorpion badge.
That is the most valuable and rare of all badges.
Okay.
I don't have Scorpion either. There it is. This is what Big Juggernaut holds. This is Big Jug's accessory. Yes. So Big Jugs can do the light up.
This isn't all what we're looking for, but I do really like this Sentinel.
Yeah.
All right.
That was what makes getting that entire wave worth it, was getting that Sentinel.
Oh, kill mutants.
This is Little Jug's accessory.
Ah, that's what he does.
For some reason, Little Jug's.
Little Jugs.
He has wheels. He has wheels on his feet.
Yeah.
So I think the idea was that the
I'm the
no one bummers like with this battering ram. Arguably the most important figure out of all of these figures.
Le Professor X.
To me, my X-Men. Do you think this would be one of the first like handy capable toys? He's got like his little computer bits.
What about that duck with the wheels? You pull along the string.
You can probably almost argue he's probably the first handy-capable superhero.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, almost did.
But what I like about 10-inch Apocalypse is because rowing was one of these things. When you were playing, you could be like regular X-Men. Oh, who's a regular? Hey, Professor, I'm Forge. We do things like not before Apocalypse. Me time. Yes.
Big Wolfie.
This is like, because these 10-inch figures were essentially just molds blown up of their like 5-inch counterparts. So this is the Wolverine I had as a little kid, the dog ate, but the blown up version. Yeah. See how it's just the smaller figures mold and just blown up, like practically exactly.
More defined buttocks.
Yeah, so more defined buttock on the larger version.
I think that's important.
That's worth mentioning.
Going to build camera.
Defined buttocks! That's pretty well it. I'm glad you were here.
I'm glad I was here as well. I had a marvelous time.
There's a lot more on the
Because it's Marvel.
Yeah, there's a lot of culling there that I probably wouldn't have done, so it's incredibly good that you were here.
The legends are easy. That's what a majority of that is.
there's
Really,
a lot of
if you've cut out like 7 of the range we were looking for. Yeah, all we've done is take things out of the tub.
Actually,
but that was a marvelous
I
time.
think we need that gambit back because I don't know if we actually.
We didn't find anything gambit. Yeah, sorry, Sid. Absolutely, we should. Oh, sorry, go.
Yeah, the next scene should be an actual intro from X-Men Battlefield. You know when they come into Clash? We should literally shoot that scene.
That's a sound bite for that.